Last week, today I'm going to be teaching you a lesson. We're going to be working on some free-writing in by way of your book of Mice and Men that you just finished. So you do not need your Chromebooks or your cell phones today, but what you do need is something to write with and your Of Mice and Men book. And this is my professor, Dr. Pitcham, who's going to be watching me today. Okay, let's look. So we just finished reading Of Mice and Men, right? And what typically happens is that you will be given a writing prompt by Mr. Kuhn, and be asked to write something about the book. So we're going to be working on free writing activities today. More specifically, we're going to be talking about plot and theme. So by the end of the class today, I would like you all to walk out with a firm understanding of plot and theme and how it relates to your text of Mice and Men, okay? That's our goal today. You going to do it?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
do it. Yes. All right, good. So we're going to start out with getting your creative juices flowing, because you're going to be writing eventually, so why not start now? We're going to start with what I call a bell ringer, maybe you call it a do now. It's called a 6-word story. Okay, so has anybody ever done a 6-word story? Know what it is? Do you want to help me define it?
You have to write a story in 6 words, or less,
Based on?
the picture that you see.
Right. So I picked a picture that should evoke emotion out of you based on your text of Mice and Men. So this wasn't chosen at random. And basically what your peer just said is that, yes, I want you to write a 6-word story based on this image while you're thinking about Of Mice and Men. And I will model 3 examples for you in case you're a little confused and new to this concept. So if I were writing a 6-word story about this image, one example might be, home is not complete when alone. Emptiness is a home not cohabitated, or the farm was only a dream. So now I'm going to give you, let's say 5 minutes. Look at the picture. Give me a 6-word story. I don't just want 6 adjectives. I want you to tell me something that you see or something that you evoked through emotion on this image, okay? Any questions? Anybody lost? All right, let's work on that. Words to write. That's the challenge, right? I'm going to ask you to share once you're finished, okay? I want to hear your creativity. There is no right or wrong answer here, guys. It's only 6 words, and it's whatever you think this image is saying to you or compels you to feel. Some of you are pretty much wrapping this up. Some of you are still a little stuck take another minute or so. Do you have questions? I see you're still working.
No, it's reformatting.
Reformatting, I understand. How are you doing? You had a writer's block already? Yeah. It happens, just 6 words. Okay. All right. You struggling? Writer's block? It's just 6 words. There are no wrong answers, okay? All right. Okay, guys. I think we're just about ready to share. So if I can have your eyes up here, I'd like some volunteers, please. Everybody should feel comfortable sharing because, again, there's no wrong answer, okay? So, who wants to share first? Volunteers. Yes, sir.
An evening of great turmoil comes.
Say it a little louder for me.
Evening of great turmoil comes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. Good job. Wonderful. Who else? Yes. Very good. Hopeless dreams while on the farm. Wonderful. I need some more. Yes, sir.
So like the one scene from the barn in the book, so I
Uh-huh.
think Lenny said about that.
Yes. Okay, you did it quite literally, which is great. That's another option. You can do it multiple ways. Yes, sir.
I said our dreams are diminished by failure.
Yeah. That's kind of how it felt in the end of the book, huh? Come on, guys. Volunteers. Yes.
God sits down by faithful.
Can you say it louder for me?
God sits down by faithful.
Okay. You're right. It was not one of his goals. Good. I like it. Yes, sir.
This reminds me of Lenny, so I said he never did anything for meanness.
Yeah. Poor Lenny. He never did anything for meanness.
That's worth myself.
That is a good reference. Yeah.
I'm sorry, nice old
Yeah. All right. I like it. Let's keep pushing ourselves. Yeah, it's kind of a sad image, isn't it? I mean, you see a half-constructed barn, kind of reminiscent of the fact that they never got their barn, their farm that they so wanted. That was their dream, right? And there's just one man sitting there alone, and it looks like the end of the day. And then we think maybe that's George. Where's Lenny, right? That's what I was thinking when I selected this photo. Like, poor Lenny, poor George, poor unfinished farm, right? All right, if you guys can pass those up, I thank you so much for your participation in that.
Okay.
Nice creativity.
Take a look.
Left over. Thank you. All right, next we're going to get into plot versus theme, okay? So, really quickly, with your buddy who's sitting next to you, I don't care if they're in front or next to you, just pick somebody, and between the two of you, try to define the word plot. And then try to define the word theme and see if you can then tell me, okay? Let's just take a few minutes and work together in pairs. Pair yourselves up with a neighbor, thank you. And think of the definition of plot and the definition of theme.
I'd say plot is like the main idea of the story.
So my definition of plot is, think what, we have to what happens in the question. Now, theme is when you dig deeper and you try to advance it. And when you try to dig deeper, you try to come up with your own idea of what's happening and why, and why.
Okay, who can tell me the definition of plot? Yes, sir.
The main idea of the story.
The main idea, well, kinda. You're getting there. Who else?
What's happening, like the happening in the story.
What happens in the story? Yeah. Anybody have anything to add?
I think I'm kind of asking like the setting and like the circumstances.
Storyline, right? What happened? Yes.
So I take it at face value in the story.
Okay, yeah. Face value of what happens, beginning, middle, end. There's lots of parts of plot, but for today, yes, sir.
Advancements in the story.
Yes, exactly. Advancements in the story. Plot has a lot of different structures. There's rising action and falling action and all that. But for today's lesson, we're just going to say that the plot is basically the storyline. What happens, beginning, middle, end, for that intense purpose. Does everybody understand that? Plot. Yeah? All right. Now, who can tell me what theme is? What is theme? Not an example, a definition. Yes, sir.
Your own interpretation of what happened in the book.
Okay. Yeah. Who else? Yes.
The lesson.
The lesson. Uh-huh. Anybody else have anything else to add? Those are very good examples. So the theme is what the book is, the message the book is trying to convey to you, or the meaning that the author wants you to get out of the book. Okay? And lucky for you, hold on, I lost my marker. Mr. Steinbeck has done a wonderful job of giving you many, many, many themes in Of Mice and Men in a very short novella, right? So there's lots that we can talk about in terms of plot and in terms of themes, but they have to coexist. Without understanding our plot, we can't understand our themes. Without understanding our themes, we can't find evidence in the plot. So with your same buddy, I would like you, well actually no, we're going to do another activity first, in case there's any confusion at all. I'm going to have you read Three Little Pigs. Okay? I know it is so below your grade level and your reading level. I identify that.
Unless
But-
it has an Orwellian twist on it like an Animal Farm, I am just going to go with the story disappointed.
It is the same classic story that you remember from as being a little kid. But when you read it, you're going to easily be able to tell me what the difference is between plot and theme and what they are in this story, okay? Now what I'm asking, pleading for, is somebody in this classroom who loves drama and would love to give me a dramatic reading of this story. Who can do that for me? All right, now come on up, come on up.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, only
Oh,
if I,
yeah, we're gonna
I'll
do
do
it.
it only if I get to add some of my own.
No, we're sticking with the original, sorry. Okay, I want dramatic reading, don't give me monotone.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead.
Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. And the time came for them to leave home and seek their fortunes. Before they left, their mother told them, "Whatever you do, do it best that you can, because that's the way to get along in this world." The first little pig built his house out of straw because it was the easiest to do. The second little pig built his house out of sticks. This was a little bit stronger than a straw house. The third little pig built his house out of bricks. One night, the big bad wolf, who dearly loved to eat fat little piggies, came along and saw the first little pig in his house of straw. He said, "Let me in, let me in, little pig, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the little pig. But of course the wolf did blow the house in and ate the first little pig. Then the wolf came to the house of sticks. "Let me in, little pig, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the little pig. But the wolf blew that house in too, and ate the second little pig. The wolf then came to the house of bricks. Let me in, cried the wolf, "or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," said the pig. Well, the wolf puffed, and he puffed, but he could not blow down the brick house. But the wolf was a sly old wolf, and he climbed up on the roof to look for a way into the brick house. The little pig saw the wolf climb up on the roof and lit a roaring fire in the fireplace and placed it on a large kettle of water. When the wolf finally found the hole in the chimney, he crawled down and Kersplash! Right into the kettle of water. And that was the end of his troubles with the big bad wolf. The next day, the little pig invited his mother over. She said, "You see, it's just as I told you. The way to get along in this world is to do things as well as you can." Fortunately for that little pig, he learned his lesson, and he just lived happily ever after.
You know, I'm just now realizing how dark this story is.
Okay, so who can
All
tell
my
me?
friends died, but I'm gonna live happily ever after.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. There's some irony in there. So who can tell me what the plot is? Remember, plot is the storyline. Yes.
3 pigs built houses, each one building a better house than the other. And then the wolf came along, was hungry for pigs. And then since the first 2 pigs' houses weren't strong enough, he ate them after blowing their house down. And then he couldn't blow down the brick house. And he tried going down the chimney, but ended up in boiling water. And
Yeah.
then the 3rd pig survived.
Good. Yeah. That's what happens, right? That's the summary. That's the plot. Now, again, this is a very easy example. Who can tell me the theme?
Don't make your house out of only one material.
That could be a theme in there, yeah. I'm looking for something that is very direct in here. Yes.
Always try your best.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Always be prepared.
Yeah, that too. Those can all be themes in this. But as it says in here, you can see it's just as I told you. The way to get along in the world is to do things as well as you can. All right, well, so now we have a simple example. We're going to move on to of mice and men, all right? And I'm going to have you, with your buddy, I want you to talk about possible themes that you think are relevant in of mice and men. Okay? So when I think of themes, I think of the word me at the end. What did this mean to me? What things would Steinbeck trying to teach me, or show me, or illustrate to me? So with your buddies, come up with some examples. Steinbeck did you favors here. Has